Hello, I'm Robert, and you're always welcome here in my busy little shop. On today's episode of What's My Workbench, I thought I would take a different approach on some videos here recently. I show a complete project typically from the beginning to the end, and I show each and every step. I think there's times where on a long drawn out video, people miss because maybe they skip forward a little bit, but they'll miss some of the things that I do that I think can be helpful to know, but sometimes maybe are buried there. So I'm going to take some of those items and I'm going to break those out. Today I want to talk about cutting a narrow strap of leather. Maybe it's from near the belly, maybe it's in a thinner piece of leather where it can be really kind of tough because you're trying to pull and hold the leather, keep it against the side of the tool. That's whether it's this tool or the wooden strap cutter, either one. So I'll show you just kind of a handy way. I'm sure a bunch of you out there already have a jig like this, but I thought it would really help to show that to everybody else out there. I do appreciate you taking time to be with me in the shop today. We'll get over here on the cutout table. I know you thought I was going to say workbench. On the cutout table, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I appreciate you taking time to be with me in the shop today. Let's take a look at this cutter here. This is a Nat tool cutter. I purchased this one from Bruce Johnson at the Prescott Leather Trade Show. Now, I've just put a new blade in. It's 2 segments of a breakaway large blade. This is really soft leather here. It's really hard to get that started, but even harder is to try to trim a 3/4 inch strap, especially in these areas that thin down here. And what I have found that if I have a third hand here on my workbench, and I created that spot by just drilling a small hole in the corner of the bench, that if I could have poked this hole before I started. Let's use the workbench to help hold this. Now I can focus on keeping it tight against this edge here as I pull away from that third hand. And this shoulder strap here, it's okay if it stretches some. I know someone's going to say you're awful close to the belly. Well, I am in the belly here. We're utilizing some of that for this project today. And I'm going to go all the way. I actually don't need this part down in here. This third hand works, doesn't matter what the draw knife or strap cutter you're using is. It's just a handy way to get a little bit more help here on this strap. Let me try again here to roll it up. I want to show you and see myself how consistent the cut is. That's pretty doggone consistent. It's wide here at that very end. That will work. Well, I hope you found that interesting. If there's other topics like this that you would have interest in, let me know. And I will try to show a few of those broken out into a shorter video to make it easier, because a lot of times, like I said at the beginning, it's buried inside of a larger project video, and sometimes I just show doing it and I don't really talk about the process. But I think whether you're using a wooden strap cutter, some type of a draw knife, having a way to secure that strap, a third hand, as you would maybe say, will really help. And there's times I'd use the stitching pony to hold leather straps while I was working, but just drilling that small hole and dropping in a tool to hold it in place, I think really helped. If you like this type of video, and maybe you can help me out, if there's a task that maybe we take for granted that everybody knows how to do that, or you want to see how I handle that, then put a note in the comment section and let me know what it is you're looking for, and I will add it to my list of projects. I do. When people put comments in there, I add it to the list of projects. Sometimes other projects in there, I don't know, maybe I think would be of more interest, so maybe it's not in the exact same order that they're suggested to me, but it will eventually surface. I appreciate you taking time to be within the shop today. Please like, share, and subscribe, but more importantly, I hope you have a great day.